everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I want to try out the faux chalkboard technique. I've got a piece of black cardstock here. It's just a scrap I had in my collection. Let's see, it measures 4.75 inches by almost 3.5 inches. So got that. It really doesn't matter what size it is as long as it's big enough to do some stamping on. And I've also got my Artsy Heartsy stamp set. This is the set. I just pulled out some of the pattern hearts. I've got the little herringbone pattern, the houndstooth pattern, and then the scallop heart, this one. And then I'll be using some of the sentiments as well. So we're going to start with that stamp set. I've got some pigment-based white ink and some white embossing powder. Also, I've got some washi tape, my powder pal, and a piece of red cardstock as my card base. So we're just going to get started and we're going to pretend like this is our chalkboard and make our art onto this piece of paper. So I'm going to start by just stamping a couple of these and embossing as we go. I'm going to start with this one because I really like this one. And I'm using a white pigment ink. You could do the same thing with Versamark ink. I just like having lots and lots of white. Make sure I get good coverage on my cardstock. Stick this one down. And I've got my white embossing powder. And it's okay if some of it sticks to your cardstock because it's a chalkboard and there's chalk dust and all sorts of things left over on a chalkboard. So it's okay that there's a couple of dots here and there. I've got my heating tool. I'm just going to heat this up. Alright, I'm just going to keep going, stamping various things on here. Let's clean that one off. I've got the houndstooth one. Oops. And here's the herringbone one. I'm going to stamp it down here. Okay, so I've got our hearts down. Now I'm just going to add some sentiments here, and then I'm going to decorate with some washi tape strips. I'm not going to put this on yet because I'm afraid that if I heat around this that the tape will start peeling up. So I don't want to do that yet. Okay, I grabbed my sentiments. I'm going to just do the same thing with the sentiments. Put these on there. Okay, and this one says Hugs and Kisses. I'm going to add it up in this area. I'm going to do another Be Mine up here. That way we fill the space. That way we also leave room for the washi tape too. Okay, I'll let this cool off and clean all of my stamps and get my embossing stuff out of the way. Done all of our embossing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to smudge this up with some of the white ink, like the chalkboard dust that you get all over the chalkboard. Chalkboard's hardly ever jet black, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't use an embossing buddy or a dryer sheet to get off some of these specks, because it makes it just look more realistic. I'm just gonna get some of my ink here and smudge it around. Let's see, I need some scrap paper so I don't make a huge mess on my mat. Got a piece of scrap paper here, and we'll just smudge. So that makes it look more like a real chalkboard. And then smudges. I'm going to smudge a little bit more in certain areas so it's nice and white. That way it doesn't look uniform since it's a chalkboard. So that makes it look more chalkboardy. Let's cover up our ink. And I'm also going to add some gel pen doodles. This is just a jelly roll pen. I'll just draw some lines around it. Oops, didn't work very good. Connect my line, go back around. It's like somebody took over the chalkboard and made lots of doodles around the whole thing. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you were using chalk, it probably wouldn't be too perfect. Add another line down here. Okay, so I added some kind of frame going on. I added a doodle frame to that, and we'll add some of this washi tape. If I find the beginning part of the roll, I want to just add some color to this. And we can add another strip down here. And I'll add just a little bit down here to the bottom. We have 3 pieces. My dogs are being silly. That just gives us some pop of color to this piece here. It adds to that chalkboardy kind of grungy look that we're going for. And I've got this red piece to put it on, but I think I want to have a wood grain pattern paper around the edges so it looks more like a chalkboard that you'd see in a school. So I'm going to grab a piece of wood grain pattern paper. Okay, so I grabbed this wood grain pattern paper. This is from the Fall Fever mini collection. It's called Fall Fever Owl. I'm just going to cut this to go around the edges, and that makes it look more like a little chalkboard. I cut that at 5 1/8 by 3 5/8. That way it made a little mat on my paper. And then I'm just going to attach it to the red cardstock. Let's get all our layers connected. Just got an AdTech glue runner. I've actually changed my mind about this red. I want to use a pink. I think the red is just too different from everything else. So I'm going to grab a pink piece of paper that matches that washi tape. I've got a pink piece of pattern paper to put that down on. I'm just going to attach it and we'll be done. And that's it. Okay, I felt like it needed more doodling, so I'm grabbing my white gel pen again, and I'm going to make some doodles on here. I thought it would be really cute to have an arrow coming out of some of these hearts. Thought it would look cute, so I'm just going to doodle that on here. maybe a littler heart inside this heart. It looks more hand-drawn, like an actual chalkboard would look. Heart. Inside that one, we could draw little hearts. I also like, you know, the heart chains. We can do some of those. I just wanted to add more little art to it because I thought it needed something else. Make some arrows.